Good morning. Strange morning here for me. It was a strange night. And I'm going to title what I'm going to say today, When You Just Don't Know. And I didn't light the candle behind me today, because when you just don't know, it seems as if you're moving in darkness. At least it does for me. You like to have an inkling of what's going on. And sometimes, for me, I can't figure it out in the specific events of my life. What does this mean? And the answer is not forthcoming immediately. Sometimes I just don't know. I'm going to start with I just was led just a few minutes before. I'm starting now to something that was posted on my Facebook account yesterday, to which I responded. And it's a Shakespeare quote put in by my friend Jennifer. And the quote is this: "Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, 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 brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow." And I responded to my friend, "Today, today, today, let all of the yesterdays and tomorrows be brought into your heart today. Make peace with your past and enjoy your vision of the future now. Let the walking shadow that was you awaken and become the true being of light you are." So I sit here and I chuckle. Where to start? A little over a week ago, one of my friends called me and had met a lady who had driven to Florida from Washington State. 3,600 miles, 3,600 miles. And my friend said she needed a place to stay for 2 or 3 days because she felt she was supposed to be moving here. Okay, I have a guest room. And I said, okay, she can stay with me for a couple of days. Well, as I said, that was a little over a week ago. That was Wednesday night, and this is Thursday morning, a week later. And yesterday I noticed that she had taken all of her belongings out of the guest room and left nothing behind, not even the key to my house, which of course was a concern. Why would she take off without saying goodbye or without leaving the key? I don't know how your mind works, but my mind jumps to all sorts of conclusions, usually negative ones, and I just don't know. Well, in any case, I was getting ready to start this a while back, and I heard a noise in the other part of the house, and she was unlocking the front door and arriving home after 5 o'clock in the morning, just a little bit past 5. And then I sat here for a while and was directed to the quote that I started with. Uh, you see, I like it when Spirit is guiding me and I'm feeling comfortable. But when I allowed the doubts to creep in and had all these unanswered questions, I didn't know what to do. Am I supposed to run out this morning and change all the locks on my doors? How am I supposed to handle this? What am I supposed to do? Somebody has the key to my house and I don't even have a way of contacting them. I did call the number that I had been given, and it was a wrong number. Again, all sorts of doubts, all sorts of questions. And I'm not especially comfortable when I feel like I'm in the dark. And yet I know most of the world lives their life in the dark. They don't have the guidance that I get much of the time. Of course, there's been lots of times I didn't feel I had that guidance. But lately I've been feeling it pretty strongly. And it feels really good. So I don't even know what the conclusion of all this is supposed to be, except to share from my heart my own doubts, my own fears when they creep up. And what drew my attention to that Shakespeare quote was a response that someone else entered in to the Shakespeare quote that Jennifer posted yesterday. And some lady named Carolyn posted, "I have almost forgot the taste of fears." And I'd like to almost forget, actually I'd like to forget the taste of fears. But I don't think that's a realistic desire, or with any expectation of it being fulfilled, as long as I'm in this body at this time, in this stage of the development of human consciousness, in this ninth wave, even in this ninth wave. There are going to be moments when things are happening that we don't get, that we don't understand. Our candle seems to have dimmed, at least for a moment, at least for a period of time. And we have to go forward anyway. And sometimes, as in just a little while ago, you get surprised. Something happens that you did not expect, and you realize, hey, I had all these doubts, all these concerns, all these worries. What am I supposed to do? I don't know the answer. And then all of a sudden, something happens and it seems to sweep that all away, and you laugh at yourself. That's how our minds work. I want to awaken and become the true being of light I am. And I want that for each of you. Because together we're going to change the world this year. But we need to honor where we are. Sometimes it feels like we just don't know. We just don't know. And in those times, we have to hold on and trust. Trust that our higher self is taking us to a good place. And surely that's what I believe, even when I have doubts as to what I'm supposed to do with what I perceive as the possibility of what is happening in my world. And I'm going to leave you with that today. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to say namaste. Have a wonderful day.